My job is to find missing people. After this case, I've never been the same. The call came at 2 a.m. My phone lit up the dark bedroom. Unknown number. I answered anyway. Professional hazard. Mr. Dalton? Yes. Who's this? My name is Patricia Voss. My daughter is missing, along with 2 of her friends. They've been gone for 9 days. I sat up, turned on the lamp. 9 days is a long time. Have you contacted police? They're not helping. Say the girls are adults. Say they probably just wanted space. Road trip gone long. But I know my daughter. She wouldn't just stop calling. Not for 9 days. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Tell me everything. Patricia's daughter, Megan, was 22. Recent college graduate. Traveling with childhood friends Zoe and Iris. Cross-country road trip. Started in Boston. Headed west toward California. They'd been posting on social media constantly for the first week. Regular updates every few hours. Photos at diners. Roadside attractions. Mountains. Happy smiling faces. Then nothing. Complete radio silence. Last post was from somewhere in Wyoming. Photo at a gas station. After that, they vanished. No posts. No calls. No texts. Nothing. I took the case immediately. Patricia wired my retainer within the hour. $5,000 up front. She sent me everything. Phone numbers. Social media logins. Car description and license plate. Blue Subaru Outback. 2019 model. Photos of all 3 girls. Credit card statements. Everything a desperate mother could think of. I started with phone records. Called in a favor with a contact at Verizon. Got the call logs for all 3 phones. Regular calls and texts for the first 7 days. Then, on day 8, all 3 phones went dark simultaneously. Around 3:15 p.m. Mountain Time. No calls out. No texts. No data usage. Like someone had switched them all off at exactly the same time. That wasn't normal behavior. Young people don't turn off phones, ever. Especially not altogether. Not unless something forced them to. Or someone forced them to. I pulled up their social media accounts. Scrolled backward through the road trip photos. Day 1, they left Boston. Stopped in Albany. Day 2, they hit Buffalo, Niagara Falls. Day 3, Cleveland. Day 4, Chicago. They'd stayed an extra day there. Day 6, they were in Iowa. Day 7, South Dakota, Mount Rushmore, Badlands. Day 8, Wyoming. That's where the trail ended. Last photo showed all 3 girls at a Texaco station, pumping gas, smiling. Mountains visible in background. I ran the image through reverse location software. Found the exact station. Small town called Elkridge. Population 800. Middle of absolutely nowhere. 2 hours from the nearest city. Surrounded by national forest. I called the Texaco. Phone rang 6 times before someone picked up. Yeah? Woman's voice. Older. Tired. I'm calling about 3 girls who stopped there about 9 days ago. Blue Subaru. Early 20s. Do you remember them? Hold on. Rustling sounds. Yeah, I remember. Pretty girls. City girls. Not from around here. What about them? Did they seem okay when they left? They seemed fine. Bought snacks. Filled up. Asked me about the scenic route west. Which road was prettiest? I told them Highway 16. Goes through the mountains. Beautiful views. She paused. Why? What happened to them? They're missing. Haven't been heard from since they left your station. Oh God. The woman's voice changed. Became worried. I knew something felt off. What felt off? Can't explain it. Just a feeling. Like someone was watching them. Watching the station. I looked around but didn't see nobody. Did you see their car leave? Which direction? West. Toward the highway. Like I told them. Was anyone following them? Not that I saw, but like I said, I had a feeling. I thanked her and hung up. Pulled up Highway 16 on Google Maps. Long, desolate stretch. Winding mountain road cutting through forest. Very few towns. Even fewer services. Cell towers were sparse. Perfect place for something bad to happen. Perfect place to disappear. I packed my gear that night. Laptop, camera, recording equipment, weapon, licensed to carry in most states, including Wyoming. Drove out first thing in the morning. 12-hour drive from my office in Chicago to Elkridge, Wyoming. Arrived just after dark. Town was dead. Looked abandoned almost. 1 motel with a flickering vacancy sign. 2 restaurants both closed. Texaco station still open. That was it. I checked into the motel. Room smelled like cigarette smoke and mildew. Bed sagged. Carpet was stained. Didn't matter. I wasn't here for comfort. Morning came cold and gray. Temperature had dropped to 38 overnight. I could see my breath. Went to the Texaco first thing. Same woman working the counter. She recognized me immediately. You're the one who called. About those girls. That's me. Thomas Dalton, private investigator. She studied me. You think something bad happened to them? I think they didn't just stop calling their families for no reason. She nodded slowly. My name's Dorothy. Been running this station 32 years. Seen a lot of people come through. Most keep going. Some don't. What do you mean some don't? Dorothy lit a cigarette. Took a long drag. This area. These mountains. Things happen out here. People disappear. Happens more than you'd think. How often? She shrugged. Once every few years maybe. Usually hikers, campers, folks who go off trail and get lost. But sometimes it's different. Different how? She leaned closer. Lowered her voice even though we were alone. Sometimes it's not an accident. I felt my stomach tighten. That's when the case took a turn I never expected. Full story is